I'm with Adam. How's it going today?
Doing great.
Great. So how long have you owned your car wash?
I have owned the car wash for just over 12 years now.
12 years. Okay.
That's right.
And you have now a couple car washes. They're very close to each other.
That's correct.
They're about an eighth mile apart. You installed, 2 Petits at this location?
We did, yes.
Okay. How long ago has that been?
About a year ago.
Okay.
Yep.
And why don't you explain your experience with car washing in general and then with dealing with Petit?
Well, with car washing in general, when I bought the site 12 years ago, I knew absolutely nothing.
All right. Like a lot of owners.
Yes. So I tell people that it took about 10 years to figure out how to run a car wash.
Okay.
Yep. Finally learned what I felt like was enough to start to grow. I wanted to grow for years, but it just took a lot of time, a lot of trial and error.
Yep.
Yeah. So we had a couple other machines. We did well with them, but we definitely knew that there was more potential out there, and found the Petit machines when we went to the car wash show in Atlantic City.
Okay.
I had heard about them, but heard some more information about them then, and then after that went to a few sites and loved them, and am not looking back.
Fantastic. Fantastic. So what was your thought process? Petit is on the upper end of the price scale. Did you have any inhibitions, or what was your thought process for choosing Petit before you ever had one?
Not really any inhibitions, and I think that was because I had so many years of having worked with a few other machines, which did well. Nothing bad about them. Just I knew that their things should be better.
Yeah.
And so when I found the Petit machines and went through them and started to learn about them, the difference in price is obvious because they're just better.
Yeah, and we get a lot of different customers. So some people don't know anything about car washing, and we just typically show the numbers of volume. But then people who have had your hands dirty with the machines, obviously the volume is very important, but once you put your hands on a Petit and you actually see how it's made, then it's a no-brainer because it's built completely different.
Exactly.
Was that your experience looking at it firsthand?
Oh, absolutely. As soon as I saw the machines and went through them and everything, I realized that just in so many ways, it's just better. It's better quality and it's better speed.
Yep. So what has your experience been with like numbers in general? Have you seen an increase in business when you put the Petit in, or?
Yeah, absolutely. We saw about a 40% increase in traffic.
Fantastic.
Yeah, what we could do. Yeah.
Now, did you raise your prices or anything at the same time?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, we did a price increase as well.
So increase your prices and saw a 40% raise in volume.
Yep.
Fantastic. Are you running monthlies at this location?
We are.
Okay. How's your experience been running monthlies and kind of shifting how you were washing cars before?
It's been great. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. We do monthlies, and that's been great for getting people to sign up and run their monthly passes.
Fantastic.
Yep.
Now, I did not know this coming out here. We just planned a trip, have a lot of places to visit. This is the first place. It's like 7 degrees out today, so thank goodness he has an actual lobby we can talk.
Yes, very thankful.
But I passed the other place. I didn't realize it was so close. So again, like an eighth mile down the road, a single bay, the extra tall machine, and you said it's been installed for 1 week.
That's correct.
And what have you done in a week?
Oh, I'm thrilled. Yeah, we have washed, I think, cars in actually a little less than a week. Which is amazing. Yesterday we washed at that site cars, and without any advertising at this point.
That's amazing. Open less than a week and you washed cars yesterday.
Yeah, in 1 day. Love it.
You can't get much better than that.
Yes.
That is great to hear. So how did it turn about where you had this other one so close? It was just always there and you were able to pick it up, or how did that work out?
That's correct. It was always there, and we had the opportunity to pick it up. And what we realized with having run the car washes here for as long as we had a good customer base even before we got the Petits.
Okay.
And when things would get busy, we would get lines.
Okay.
And then even after we got the Petits and increased our speed, still the same thing.
With the monthlies especially.
With the monthlies and everything. As soon as we would get great car wash weather, we would still get people lining up. And so when this site became available, we get a lot of traffic on the street. We're thankful to be in a nice spot.
Yeah.
And so even though the wash was only 1/8 of a mile away, we thought it would do well, and we're only a week in and
looking good.
very, very thankful.
Yeah, fantastic. Now, You went with the extra tall machine. It's only been a week, so I don't expect much feedback. But have you gotten any feedback yet with the extra tall machine specifically, or
no? Not much yet.
Okay.
We have from contractors that have helped us.
Okay.
Electricians and heating guys and things that have helped us wire in and set up the site.
Yep.
And they're thrilled. But as far as the general public coming in and saying something, they haven't. But also at the same time, the site is unmanned.
Yep.
The washes run by themselves. You don't have to be there to operate them. So, it might take a little bit of time to get some feedback from people with us not being there all the time.
Yeah. Now, but you also haven't got any feedback from people just in normal cars. They probably don't even notice. Have you gotten any feedback from them, just your typical customers going through the extra tall machine?
We have gotten a little bit, but most of the feedback hasn't been about the extra tall feature.
Okay.
Because so many of the customers are driving your passenger cars and trucks.
Yep, figured so. For those new to the extra tall machine, cleaning power, we really don't see much difference, and we've done everything we could, at Petit at least, to see it's probably negligible. We just don't see much difference, but sometimes you can notice it's noticeably less dry because the dryers are 2 feet higher.
Sure.
But we have sites where there's an extra tall and the normal, and customers, it could be empty and a little car will go in the extra tall machine. They just don't care. They just go to the lane that they're used to.
Right.
So that's why I was curious. I'm always trying to gather data with the extra tall machine, but so far it just seems everybody just goes through it like a normal machine.
Yes,
but you gain the customer.
Yeah, that's been our experience so far. Is people, when they show up and go through, they go through like it's the standard height machine.
Yeah, fantastic. Well, any other input on your experience with your installer or anything like that? How did that work out?
Fantastic. We are very blessed. Our installer, Bob O'Donnell from Renew Car Care, is wonderful. Him and Walter and the crew do an awesome job. And so we're thrilled to have them helping us and thrilled to have the machines. We love them.
Yeah, they are great people to deal with. Yeah. And if you ever deal with Bob, if you're in the Chicago area or Upper Indiana, anything like that, he will make you buy dinner. But besides that, that's a joke. But yeah, Bob's a great guy, a lot of experience, and Walter too. Like, these guys are on top of it. They seem to do a great job.
Yeah, they do a wonderful job.
Yeah, that's fantastic to hear. Well, any other input with your experience?
Buy a Petit.
Fantastic.
Yes, I have used multiple machines, and I can tell you that they work. They wash cars fantastic. They do a wonderful job, and the price point is worth every penny.
Fantastic. Okay, Adam, well, thank you for your time.
Thanks.
Thank you. Yeah.
Thank you.